Jalen and Jalen, twin brothers, stepped into the karate dojo for the very first time. Their hearts pounded with a mix of nerves and determination. This was a new beginning, a chance to prove themselves in a place full of strangers. The dojo was a wide, polished space filled with students wearing black belts and serious expressions. The senior black belts moved confidently, their sharp eyes scanning the room. They looked strong, experienced, the kind of fighters who ruled the space. Jalen and Jalen stood out immediately. Their uniforms were simple and worn, their movements a little hesitant but eager to learn. The twins noticed the subtle glances and whispered comments from the older students. Tension hung thick in the air. The twins were newcomers, and that made them targets. The dojo, which should have felt like a place of respect and growth, seemed cold and unwelcoming. But Jalen and Jalen were ready to face whatever came next. From the very first day, the senior black belts made it clear Jalen and Jalen weren't welcome. They whispered harsh words and sneered behind their backs. One of the top black belts, Marcus, took special pleasure in mocking their worn uniforms and awkward moves. During drills, Marcus purposely tripped Jalen, causing him to stumble in front of the whole class. Another time, someone knocked Jalen's water bottle over, laughing as it spilled everywhere. The twins didn't fight back or complain. They stayed quiet, watching and learning. Their sensei, Miller, noticed the bullying, but said nothing. His silence gave the older students permission to continue, and the tension in the dojo grew thicker. The twins were targets, but they kept their heads down, ready to face the challenge, even if no one else believed in them yet. At home, Jalen and Jalen's world was very different. Their aunt, a former martial arts champion, had been their trainer since they were young. She was strict but loving, teaching them not just how to fight, but how to be disciplined and focused. In their small garage, they practiced daily, perfecting punches, kicks, and blocks with relentless precision. Their aunt pushed them to be strong in body and mind, reminding them that real power came from control and patience, not anger. Though quiet in the dojo, the twins carried a fierce determination inside. They had learned to stay calm under pressure and never let emotions cloud their judgment. Their training had prepared them for more than just fights. It had prepared them to stand strong no matter what challenges came their way. The bullying at the dojo didn't stop. It only got worse. One day, during a sparring drill, Marcus shoved Jalen hard enough to knock him off balance. The room erupted in laughter, but Jalen's face remained calm. This wasn't just teasing anymore. It was a challenge. From that moment, Jalen and Jalen's focus sharpened. They started arriving earlier and staying later, practicing moves with quiet intensity. Their determination was clear, even to the other students who had once ignored them. Sensei Miller began watching them more closely. The twins were no longer invisible. Whispers spread around the dojo. The quiet newcomers might be stronger than anyone expected. The dojo atmosphere shifted. The senior black belts still pushed hard, but a new respect mixed with the tension. Jalen and Jalen were ready, and the dojo was about to see what relentless fighters they really were. One afternoon, Sensei Miller gathered all the students in the dojo. His voice was firm and serious. Next week, we will hold a dojo-wide sparring tournament. Every student will compete, from beginners to black belts. This will test your skills before the state qualifiers. Excitement and whispers filled the room. Everyone expected the twins to sit out or be easily defeated. After all, Jalen and Jalen were still new, still green belts. But then, Sensei Miller surprised everyone. Jalen, you're both in the tournament. The room fell silent. Eyes turned toward the twins, who exchanged a calm, confident glance. The anticipation was electric. No one knew what to expect, but one thing was clear. The twins were ready to prove themselves. The battle was about to begin. The day of the tournament arrived, and the dojo was packed with students, parents, and visitors. Everyone was eager to see who would come out on top. Jalen's first match was against Tyler, a confident purple belt. Tyler smirked as they bowed, ready to win easily. But from the very first move, Jalen surprised everyone. He dodged attacks with quick precision and countered with powerful strikes. His control and skill stunned the crowd. Within minutes, Tyler was on the mat. breathless and shocked. Gasps and whispers filled the room. Suddenly, respect for the quiet newcomer began to grow. Now it was Jalen's turn. His opponent? Marcus, the dojo's star bully and top black belt. The gym grew silent, tension rising as the two faced off. Everyone was waiting for the expected quick defeat. But Jalen had other plans. Jalen and Marcus faced each other, eyes locked. Marcus charged forward with fierce power, expecting an easy victory. But Jalen stayed calm, moving with quiet confidence and precision. He dodged Marcus's heavy punches, slipping through attacks like water. Each strike Jalen made was calculated, controlled, a perfect blend of speed and strength. The crowd watched in stunned silence, completely captivated by the unexpected battle unfolding before them. Marcus's frustration grew as Jalen kept gaining ground, countering with quick jabs and a spinning kick that sent Marcus staggering backward. The energy in the room shifted. Whispers of disbelief turned into cheers. Finally, with a swift palm strike, Jalen brought Marcus to his knees. The gym erupted in applause. Even Marcus looked shocked, struggling to stand but clearly impressed. Jalen had done what no one thought possible. He had won, and in doing so, earned respect from everyone, including his fiercest rival. After the tournament, the dojo was buzzing with a new energy. Sensei Miller approached Jalen, his expression serious but proud. "You've both shown skill and spirit that can't be ignored." Students who once ignored or mocked the twins now looked at them with respect. The atmosphere had changed. The twins were no longer outsiders. Marcus, still catching his breath, walked over to Jalen. Without a word, he extended his hand in a rare gesture of respect. Jalen nodded and shook it firmly, his face calm but confident. Despite their victory, the twins didn't celebrate loudly. They remained humble, knowing this was only the beginning. Their discipline and focus were their true strength, and they were ready for whatever challenge came next. Word of Jalen's victory spread quickly, reaching far beyond the dojo walls. Their story inspired other students and members of the community who had once doubted them. It was a reminder that true strength isn't about winning trophies or showing off. It's about discipline, control, and resilience in the face of challenges. The twins became symbols of quiet power, proving that respect must be earned through hard work and humility. Their journey encouraged others to believe in themselves, no matter how tough the path. Though they had won the tournament, Jalen knew this was just the beginning. Their eyes were already set on the future, ready to face whatever challenges came next with the same relentless spirit. The dojo had underestimated them, but the twins had shown what it really means to be fighters, not just with their fists, but with their hearts. Thanks for listening to Jalen's powerful story. If you've ever faced challenges or been underestimated, share your own experience in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories that show the true meaning of strength and courage. Remember, real power comes from within, and every challenge is a chance to grow. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep fighting for your dreams. We'll see you in the next story.